Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David O. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And when I look at Philadelphia, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup.
Here we go.
Jalen Johnson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Reed in at the 5 roaming. The paint. And for the Grizzlies, Siakam is out there with Alperen Sengun. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's Morant, and it's Powell in at the 2. Towns, no luck. Johnson against Siakam. And the layup's good off the glass.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Giddey the pass to Vassell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Giddey. Towns kicks to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Vassell.
And how about the confidence right there? Towns feeling like he can shoot whenever and wherever he wants.
It's Powell on the wing, covered by Vassell. Giddey against Morant. The kick out to Towns. Back to Giddey. Vassell left side. Let's go. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy, keeping it the same, making them change things.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Giddey the pass to Towns. Back to Giddey. And the rejection by Morant.
Bring it on D. Morant with the swat.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's Powell on the wing, covered by Vassell. Sengun with a screen on Vassell. And another miss by Memphis.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That sends Jalen Johnson to the free throw line.
Second team.
It's going to be on Brandon Miller. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
And Johnson, no good on that one. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And a wide open look for Siakam. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Now we'll check across the NBA the best shooters from the stripe. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Towns, a screen on Morant. Giddey, the pass to Johnson. Now Towns, covered by Siakam. Vassell outside. No good from outside. So it's the Grizzlies now. Morant kicks to Şengün. Back to Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Well, expansion is coming, Shams. Is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
It'll be terrific. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam. The 76ers have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Morant scanning the floor. Siakam for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Siakam's got 6 points.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Vassell outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Johnson, a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Şengün. Scoreless thus far. The second chance effort. Reed with the rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Johnson, the pass to Giddey. Towns down low. Siakam's there. And Towns gets it to go. He has 7. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Brogdon's checked in for Memphis. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Clarkson's checked in. Pass to Giddey. Back to Clarkson. Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Misses from short range.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backdoor.
Memphis moving it around. Here's Şengün. Again, Şengün missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Giddey. Morant with the steal. By himself. And finished off by Morant.
What an athletic play by Morant. He is just, it's ridiculous. Grabs the ball, sprints to the finish on the fast break, all on his own.
And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement. And that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Towns.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Memphis. Hardaway's checked in for the 76ers. Ben Simmons comes in for Josh Giddey. And he makes that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Şengün beat you with finesse and physicality.
Morant against Simmons. Pass to Johnson. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And that's now 7 points for Jalen Johnson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical, down on the block. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Hardaway. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. Towns, a screen on Brogdon. Clarkson against Brogdon. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Memphis leading by 3. With the step back. Brogdon against Simmons. Brogdon the pass to Hawkes. Brogdon with it. The 3 from Morant. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. It's tipped. Brogdon outside. Back to Siakam. They double team Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Morant against Towns. The shot, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. Clarkson finds Hardaway. Johnson in the corner. Now here's Towns. That shot off. Great defense that time from Şengün. Siakam outside. Count that one. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Morant against Simmons. Outside, Towns. Count that one. Towns has got 11 points.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Up top, Morant. To by Simmons. And that one's good. Morant.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Right wing. That's a 2 from Towns. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front, up by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Patrick Williams is out there with Holland. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Here's Vassell. Powell pulls it in.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. Pass to Nembhard. Fires the three. Vassell grabs the board.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside, Simmons. Clarkson outside. From outside, off the mark.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Powell kicks to Brogdon. Jackson, a screen on Simmons. For three, Brogdon. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Brogdon, and the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Clarkson. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Here's Hardaway, and he drives in. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
Pass to Brogdon, and there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the 76ers. Reed comes in for Clarkson. Powell kicks to Siakam. There's the triple. The shot by Powell, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Siakam against Simmons. The shot by Powell, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's McCain. Over to the wing. Reed with a screen on Siakam. Hardaway with it. Brogdon picks him up. 4 on the shot clock. Here's McCain. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Brandon Miller. He's right around 13 points a night, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Clarkson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Out to Morant. Siakam for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 7. Clarkson outside. Outside, Simmons. Towns is doubled. And Reed has it in the corner. Clarkson looking for an opening. It's good from long range. Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Siakam. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Outside, Simmons. And here's Reed. Now here's Towns. Guarded by Jackson. Right block shot. And it falls over the rim and in. And it's 13 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Back to Morant. Simmons with the defensive effort.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Down low, Reed the pass to Simmons. And here's Clarkson from past the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Miller kicks to Morant. Jackson a screen on Simmons. Clarkson against Morant. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Clarkson. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Out to Clarkson. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. To the middle. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to McCain. To the right side. Towns a screen on Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Simmons.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the help and being in the right situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Jackson. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Powell.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Johnson outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Memphis leading by 5. Got a piece of it. Miller the pass to Jaquez. Here's Vassell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
Becoming more of a threat to score. Vassell drawing the attention of the D.
For Philadelphia, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break.
And the first one drops.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
Şengün's checked in for the Grizzlies. Powell comes in for Morant. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the 76ers. For 3, Siakam. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now here's Giddey. 9 points last game out. That one good for 2.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Brogdon the pass to Şengün. Back to Brogdon. Memphis moving that ball around. Siakam, good.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Here's Giddey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
The 76ers have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. That free throw good from Giddey. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. And both free throws good for Giddey.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
Powell sets a screen for Brogdon. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Powell. A 3-ball. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
In pick and roll, Şengün dives hard to the rim, and he's got pretty good hands.
And here is Giddey. Pass to Reid. Here's Towns, covered by Siakam. Fires from the wing, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Brogdon outside. Jaquez outside. The three-pointer no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 4. Outside, Towns. from outside the arc. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. Hard to imagine Pascal Siakam making a bigger impact in the first half.
They let him get comfortable at that arc. He's scoring at will. If he does that in the second half, they're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
I mean, he changes the game from out there, no doubt about it. All right, now, still early on, but let's check. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry. And let's face it, hard to win games.
We've got Brandon Miller. Siakam is out there with Alperen Sengun. Then it's Morant, and it's Powell in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Offensive rebound, Sengun. Towns with the defensive effort.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Johnson, the pass to Giddey. Reed with it, guarded by Powell. His first shot coming late. Sengun with the rebound. Sengun's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Giddey with it. Johnson from outside. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Johnson's got 10 points in the game. Now Morant. Sengun with a screen on Giddey. Pass to Sengun. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. The 76ers trail by 5. Inside. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Giddey against Morant. Pass to Reed for the 3.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Powell, the pass to Siakam. Morant against Giddey. And it's Morant missing. The 76ers trail by 5. Johnson right side. Towns up top. Pass to Vassell. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Reed kicks to Giddey. 4 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Morant.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
The 76ers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the first one at the line is good. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Siakam inside, defended by Towns.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
Here's Vassell. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Locked in the pass to Şengün. Screen by Şengün. The shot by Powell, no good.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Locked in the pass to Şengün. They need this one. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Şengün. After earning the #2 seed in the 2023 playoff, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Vassell against Powell. That's a 2 from Towns. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Towns has got 19 points.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Pass to Powell. To the paint. Here's Şengün.
Punishing the rim right there. Şengün.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Giddey. He has 6. Johnson outside. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Şengün's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Siakam's shot is off. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the 76ers. To the inside. Here's Reed. Basket good. Reed has got his first points of the night.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the 76ers. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
For three, Siakam. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now here's Giddey. 6 points for him. Pass to Towns. Back to Giddey. Here's Vassell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Brogdon kicks to Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
2 shots.
And he makes the first.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miller. Philadelphia also making some changes. Clarkson, he's checked in for Towns. And Simmons subbed in for Josh Giddey. He hits both from the stripe. The 76ers trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Clarkson outside. Johnson sends the screen for Clarkson. Offline with his three. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Siakam passes to Powell. Şengün with a screen on Clarkson. It's Powell with the drive. He gets it in there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Clarkson outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Brogdon against Simmons. Jaquez outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jaquez has got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies. And here is Simmons. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Johnson sends the screen for Clarkson from 20 feet out. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Here's Siakam. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Reed. Vassell outside. Johnson with a screen on Jaquez. Vassell. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Here's Siakam. Tries again. Again, Memphis.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Vassell with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Clarkson outside. No good with the triple. Memphis leading by 7. Siakam passes to Powell. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Philadelphia shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Clarkson on the wing. Guarded by Powell. Reed misses. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Hawkins outside. Pass to Siakam. Şengün with a screen on Clarkson. The shot by Powell, no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Clarkson.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Siakam looking around. Now Powell. He's got 5. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Powell's got 4 points this quarter. The 76ers trail by 7. Vassell sends a screen for Simmons. Top of the key, Clarkson shoots over Powell. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Şengün. Here's Brogdon. Shoots the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Vassell kicks to Reed. Drills the three-pointer. Reed's got 5.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Hawkins outside. Pass to Şengün. And here is Siakam. He's guarded by Johnson. Siakam inside. Johnson's there. Siakam's shot is off. Simmons finds Vassell. Releases. Grizzlies with the rebound. Powell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Siakam a screen on Vassell. Banked in off the glass. Hawkins has got his 2nd basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Powell against Clarkson. Reed with a screen on Powell. And that one good from Clarkson. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. The shot, no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Williams is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Sunday, the Los Angeles Clippers will come into town.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a two-possession game.
Brogdon against Simmons. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
Playing bully ball inside. Simmons very effective around the rim.
Brogdon the pass to Jackson. Now Nembhard. Siakam outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Siakam. 5 on the clock. Drops in the tray. Siakam's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Simmons the bounce pass. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Siakam kicks to Brogdon. Miller outside. Outside Jackson. Shot from the low block. Siakam. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead. Outside Simmons. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Clarkson outside. Over Miller. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 24.
And this is what Clarkson is out here to do. He's consistent about looking to score from the mid-range.
Brogdon finds Siakam. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Williams a screen on Miller. Here's Clarkson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The man is a microwave. This team loves Clarkson's take charge attitude when it comes to scoring.
Brogdon the pass to Siakam. Back to Brogdon. Jackson setting the pick here for Brogdon. And stolen by Simmons. Outside Williams. Simmons against Brogdon. Clarkson for 3. Siakam pulls it in. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Pass to Brogdon. And it's Miller in the corner. To the paint. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Here's Simmons. Clarkson outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The 76ers trail by 4. Down low. Here's Williams. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Şengün's checked in for Jackson. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's John Morant in for Malcolm Brogdon. Grizzlies have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Simmons checked in for Williams. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Şengün kicks to Powell. To the left wing. Şengün with a screen on Simmons. And it goes down 2 points.
One of the smoother strokes you'll see Morant. This man's got a nice jumper.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Towns a screen on Morant. Simmons passes to Giddey. To the wing on the left. Lock at 6. And stolen by Şengün. And it's Miller in the corner. Jaquez outside. Şengün with the screen for Powell. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Giddey to tie it up. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
That free throw good for Miller. Grizzlies making a switch here. Nembhard's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Vassell, he's checked in for Simmons. So he gets them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Vassell, the pass to Reed. Towns is doubled. On the wing, Giddey. Nembhard covering. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Şengün with a screen on Vassell. Here's Nembhard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
The first free throw is good. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Pascal Siakam comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Powell in for Brandon Miller. Here's Giddey. Vassell outside. Towns sets the pick for Vassell. Shoots over Powell. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Nembhard. Morant with the screen on Johnson. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Morant's got 19 points.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
On the wing, Giddey. And there's the drive, and Reed has it in the corner. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Morant. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Towns a screen on Morant. Johnson outside, takes the three. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Şengün kicks to Siakam. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Giddey. Vassell outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Here's Giddey. Johnson for three. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pass to Powell. To the middle. Stolen by Reed. And here is Giddey to tie it up. Grizzlies with the rebound. Siakam's got 11 rebounds in the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
The 76ers trail by 3. Giddey with it. Vassell outside. Shoots over Nembhard. Vassell, no good.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Pass to Siakam. And here is Şengün. Morant with a wide open look. No good on the triple. And for the 76ers, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Here's Giddey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Only the one made basket in the fourth. He hasn't provided them with a whole lot offensively.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
All right, fans, it's game time. Get ready to go like everyone's watching.
Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Memphis.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 24, Brandon Miller.
Towns against Siakam. Morant left side. Trying to end the drought, and the rejection by Towns. Here's Vassell, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Siakam against Vassell. Siakam, good.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Giddey with it. He's picked up by Morant. Pass to Towns.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And Towns drops them both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Morant. Up and in on the layup. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Down low. Here's Towns. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 6 assists in the game. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Morant passes to Şengün. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, okay, Şengün. Look at the big man baiting the defender into the foul.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And this is how you execute. Creating any type of separation is huge right now.
Towns kicks to Reed. No good on the shot. Great defense that time from Şengün. Siakam with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Lets it go with a 3. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 76ers. And it's Giddey in the corner. Pass to Johnson. Towns down low, covered by Siakam. Vassell wide open. Oh, what a huge basket to tie the game.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Morant outside. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Şengün. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Timeout called the 76ers. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Well, it's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle 3-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
Here's Vassell. Bucket's good.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense gets lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony.